let me like shortly introduce what this is all about. I mean, we are living really in unprecedented times, and we were thinking what can we do, what we can offer as like makers for good, in yeah, in this FabX Live 2020. So, and we thought about like FabLabs designing the new reality. I mean, that's really what this is about. The Corona pandemic has brought the world to a halt, and yeah, this is at the same time a crisis, but also a unique opportunity in history. So we have time to rethink, repurpose, and redesign. And as Schumpeter said, this is time for creative destruction. So we were asking ourselves, so what should be our legacy of these like special months, being like a lot of us at home in like self-quarantine. And so we were thinking we would like to challenge the FabLab community to do what it does best. So to innovate and prototype against the clock. And we're especially looking for scalable, exponential, impact-driven projects that are going to help to transition to this new reality in mainly 4 categories, like home, work, city, and planet. So yeah, that's us, makers for good. We are like working as a platform, as a community that empowers makers worldwide to build impact-driven solutions for good. I also have the pleasure to introduce Oscar Velasquez to you, who is the founder and actually the head of Makers for Good, and he is basically the best person in the world who can explain what we're doing right now. So Oscar, please take over.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. I'm really glad to be here. Welcome, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Boston, Mexico City as well. Here's 7 a.m. I'm really happy to be talking to all the world here. So at Makers for Good, we're a platform that want to empower all makers all over the world and help out to change things and bring about design and making to the greatest problems that we have at the local level. We like to people to start innovating globally and making locally. We like all the makers to start tackling the big problems that we have in the world. And we believe that through communities we can do it. And there's already all the tools, and digital fabrication brings you a great tool and a great path for change. And we think that innovation would be the driver for change everywhere. And by building communities, we can foster great change at the local level. There you go. So we basically are partnering up with different incubators, FabLabs, makerspaces, original manufacturers at the local level, innovation centers, leading brands from different kind of sectors to design, engineer, scale impact-driven solutions for good. So we saw a lot of incubators out there and a lot of FabLabs in different space, different infrastructure around the world, already doing great things. And we wanted to combine that power in order to create change. Therefore, we have created this Makeathon, and we like to support with different tools at different scales of life. We like to support at the home, scale, work, city, and planet. The objective of this is that all the makers bring different solutions to change behavior and change the way we do things, and then the way we impact things at these different scales. So we want to create impact by design. We really like impact to be driven by change at the local level. So we like to focus on creating these new realities at these different scales at this FabLab community. So we think that the power of the FabLabs around the world uniting, they can design this new reality. So we think that in these 3 steps, designing, prototyping, and pitching in 1 week, bringing the great solutions for the world, we can create a great community. So the agenda for here, you will have the agenda for the week. you actually will have access to this video and as well some documentation so that you can actually see it. But I'm going to explain it very thoroughly day by day. So the first day, kicking off today at 8 a.m. Boston time, we're going to have a kickoff session, which is this one. And then we expect people to team up and apply through our platform with their own projects. So we expect people to actually gather up, go to Slack. You can go in our website, and then you can go to Slack, and you will see all the. You can actually meet people there, and I'm going to explain the process. There, you can choose your categories that you're going to participate. You're going to team up, and then you're going to apply to the platform at bit.ly/FabXLive. You can actually apply to the platform here in this website. So you'll see that you'll see this website all over the place. So basically, when you apply, you need to go to this platform that is called Goost. You have to apply. You can do it through the FabXLive platform, or you can go directly to this website. You need to apply first, and by tonight at 12 a.m. Boston time, we're going to close the applications because we're going to kick off the Makeathon tomorrow. So today you can organize your teams. If you already have a team, is good, but you can actually join a team, create a team, or bring your own team. So there's different options. So first step is going to Slack and applying and joining a team, creating a team, or bringing already the team you have. Then we expect and we hope that we can support you by learning and working with you through the platform of Wikifactory, which is the main repository for the makers in the world. And also we're going to help out bringing Miro, which is a great collaboration tool. We're going to have all the documentations there to get your work done. So you're going to have these tools. These are the main tools that are going to be helping the Makeathon to happen. Then I'm going to here give the microphone to Carolina. She's going to explain you a little bit about how to register your project eventually when you're already having the Makeathon in Wikifactory. Cristina, could you explain a little bit just about very quickly this?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm Carolina. I'm the head of communication on Wikifactory, and we are partnering with the Makers for Good to empower them and to give them the best tool for their projects. No, so how to apply is really simple. So if you don't have a Wikifactory account, you should create it. If you're from the FabLab, you can create your account through FabLab.io. So you have like your account linked to your every information you have in your FabLab account. And then you start a project on Wikifactory or on projects.fablab.io. That is a website that is also powered by Wikifactory. In the process of creating you put the name, a small description, what you or your team is planning to do. And then you have to tag FabXLive. So you have a space that is hashtags, and don't forget to put the hashtag FabXLive so we know this project is about, it's in the hackathon, it's in the process of hackathon. Then for you, during the process of documenting your project, we created a demo. I'm also gonna leave the link here so you can know more or less the information you need. We believe that a good documentation make a project viable, because otherwise people cannot recreate it, people cannot understand it, people cannot join and collaborate with your project. And then add files, because also if you don't have the files, the collaboration gets limited. And then don't forget to contribute, because this is I think that we got inspired by the software world, that is version control. And not every maker and every designer are used to. So don't forget about contribution. Then in the moment you contribute, you make it public, everything that you're publishing in the website.
Thank you, Carolina. Thank you so much. And okay, so from here, when you already apply, by Wednesday, you will already have your projects there, and you're probably going to be prototyping. And we have gathered a lot of really amazing people from around the world that are going to be your mentors. We already have more than 20 mentors that are super specializing in different things, from technology to business to making to manufacturing. We have different, very, very good mentors. And you're going to have to, all the mentorings are going to be 30 minutes each advice. And we're going to schedule it in Calendly. So it's going to be held on demand. And we're going to have different rooms in Zoom. So you need to have Zoom and Calendly to actually get the mentorships. And it's going to be on demand. You actually are going to have to reserve it yourself. And it's first come, first serve basis. So here, after you're documenting your project, you can also have mentorship during the week. And also on Thursday, you're going to have a pitch training by Smart Impact. We're going to use these 12 steps that are the standard for a hardware accelerator. So we expect that all the projects have this information ready. You don't have to have it perfect, and also you can get some advice from the mentors that they can help you how to get all this kind of information. It's really important for the makers for good that they have like 3 viabilities. They have technical viability, business viability, mainly, and also technology viability and design viability. Sorry, technology and design viability. So we are going to have, at the end of this pitching session, we like people to send a 2 to 3 minute video for we're going to give you an email in Slack, and then we like you to send a video. Unfortunately, because it's online, we have to organize it better, and because of the problems of connections, the organization decided that we can have all videos and play it for the judges the next day. So we have really amazing judges from different places. We have Sushit Jain. He's the vice president of SolidWorks Global. We also have Christina Rebel from Wikifactory. She's the chief innovation officer of Wikifactory. We're also going to have Erin, and she's the head of Seed Studio in the United States. Tomás Diez as well. He's the head of FabLab Barcelona. And we also are having David Lee from Soil and the FabLab Shenzhen, and Oscar Velasquez from Smart Impact. So you're going to have a 3-minute video that you're going to present with your final prototypes. We are expecting prototypes. We don't expect you to actually build it, but at least you're going to have a digital prototype, a digital twin. So this is on Friday. So by Friday, 8 a.m., we're going to play all the videos for the jury, and then we're going to announce it at the FabLab World who are the winners. So the winning prizes are going to get 1-year plan for a team plan, for Wikifactory. They're going to get some cash from the Sol Systems, some advisory services from Smart Impact, and they're also going to get some coupons for buying, for prototyping electronics in PCB services with Seed Studio. And Carolina, you like to explain what are we looking for?
Oh, yeah, we are looking for really, really cool projects that are digital fabricated. We understand that is a short term now, that you may not have the machines right now, you may not have time to totally fabricate your project, but they have to be planned to be digital fabricated. And also, your design doesn't need to be 100% new. It can be something you're already working on it, but we must see that you also working during the hackathon. So you get a mentor time, you upload on, you update your project during these days. And also if it's not a new project, it has to be yours. So don't get someone's idea. Also, the most important thing for us has to be social impact. because that's what we are about and what we are looking for. We're looking for a new reality and how to change this real reality. And one thing that is a small tip, explain why you believe you are social impact, because maybe makes a lot of sense in your situation, in your country, in your scenario, but for a jury, they don't understand quite the concept, they don't understand quite why. So always make sure that in your documentation you're explaining everything. And can be a concept, a prototype. So this idea of you have to have a minimal idea, but you don't have to have the final project. We understand in 4 days is not able to make a real final project. So we are looking for great ideas, but they have this viability for real. And then you have to publish your documentation on Wikifactory and on project.fablab, tagging the page. Because if you don't tag tagging your project, we're gonna not know you're part of the hackathon, or we're gonna have to look for it. And so to make sure that we're in track, what are you guys doing and what you're doing, how we can help you, please hashtag so we can follow. And don't forget to do a really good documentation, because it's one of the criteria the judge is gonna judge. And that means a good README with instructables, and also the file. So that is gonna be take really serious in a moment we're judging the projects.
Thank you, Carolina. So yes, remember, the purpose of the project is super important. We really want to start solving issues that are pressing the world. We really like to create a lot of impact. Actually, that's why Makers for Good is using digital fabrication to create impact. And so we have really powerful tools like Wikifactory to actually start documenting. Is really important, the documentation. And so some of our partners are Smart Impact, Dassault, Miro, Wikifactory, and Seed. There's more partners that are joining. We're probably going to have during the week more prizes. There's a lot of partners that wanted to join, but then they were actually trying to see how they do it. So we might have some surprise prizes at the end of the week. So we're really excited to have you here in this Makeathon, and we're really looking forward to hear your ideas, to get to know you, to build this amazing community of makers. And we, the team here, we love to help you out. So, you know, you can reach us there like as mentors, and also you can reach us as the team behind. You know, you have Carolina, who's the head of community in Wikifactory. There's also, you can find as well there Citlali, who's actually, you're gonna actually hear about Citlali a lot. She's organizing the whole event. So anything you want to ask us through Slack, please do so. And you can also help us. You can also ask us a lot of questions in the platform of the FabX Live. There's a chat in there that you can also ask us a lot of questions. So also, anybody has some questions right now? We actually have a lot of time. We can open the microphone, or if you have if anybody from the team wants to say something else, maybe we can open up for some questions from the public.
Yeah, we should definitely have like a Q&A, and maybe then at the end, I would like to take a picture, like a screenshot from all the people.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That joined. So just like to have really like this kickoff feeling for the event.
Thank you. Okay, so the mic is open for some questions for the Makers for Good FabLabs Designing the New Reality Makeathon. Questions are welcome. Abe, would you like to say something? Come on, yes. Good morning.
I just first I want to say thank you for you know, for organizing this. It's very inspiring, and to be able to be part of something to make a difference. And I guess you know, I just finished my first kind of build-a-thon, make-a-thon last week, and our team's kind of trying to finish that project. So I'm not sure how much time I have to commit to this, but I'm curious about joining a team here and sort of, what I would need to do to try to figure out how to join a team.
Okay, so so do you have a question? Like, thank you so much that you're actually participating in. What city are you based?
So I'm just outside of Boston in Milford.
Okay, welcome.
So thank you. Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. But yeah, but you don't have a question? Yes, or?
Well, so my question's about like joining. How do I join a team?
Okay, so we're gonna have a section in Slack that actually says join a team. So people who are looking for people or people who are actually looking for teams, we're gonna have a section that says I'm looking for.
Okay.
It's joining a team. It's called the channel is joining a team. So
and maybe normally like the idea is that you like briefly introduce yourself, and like maybe also like with your skills and what you're interested in, and then like this we have like this matchmaking right at the start in Slack.
Okay.
Yeah, so today's for building teams. Today you can actually, today's the networking day.
Okay.
Also, because we have a lot of events in the FabX Live, so we also wanted people to actually maybe, they meet somebody there and they want to join. So that's the point.
All right. And is it I don't think I'm in the Slack channel yet. So is it the FabX Live Slack channel, or is it specific to this?
We're going to post the link on the FabX Live event, but also you can go to makersforgood.co, or you can also, if you apply, when you actually apply, well, you need to have them, but the people who apply already are going to get this Slack invitation as well.
Okay.
You can get it in FabX Live or the website, makersforgood.co.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Abe. Somebody else has a question.
There's one in the chat.
Jose, sorry, there's a question. You want to read it, Chris?
Yeah, of course. Meter is a partner, so are the accounts available? The free version is very limited, only 3 participants. Yeah, we should maybe mention what is like our partnership with Miro, Oscar.
I can't hear you, Chris. Can you repeat, please?
There's a question basically asking about like the functionality of Miro that is partnering with us, because he's saying the free version is very limited. So he wants to ask.
Yeah, exactly. So Miro is a great partner of the Makeathon as well. Miro gave us with the partnership, we're gonna give 100 memberships for the Makeathon participants. So people who we select, we have 100 spaces. So yeah, we're gonna have like a super ultra pro version of Miro to actually collaborate with him. But so that's why we actually, because we can only hold 50 teams, at least 50 teams around. So we're gonna limit the participation. That's why you need to apply first to. Actually, I'm gonna put again here the how you say it, where you apply, so we can remember. Right, there you go. Right, there you go. So here, right. So yeah.
Is there another question? You can also like put it in the chat if you like.
Yeah.
Or just also, like speak up.
I'm gonna put it in the chat as well. And Citlali, can you put it also we're gonna also put this website for application at the FabX Live event. So I'm putting it right now here. There you go. That's for the application form. So people who already have a team are welcome to apply right now if they like to, or they can also network and try to find some people. Actually, I'm gonna here like this one. This is the team one, yeah. There you go. This is better one.
Gabriel Maldonado is asking if the projects must be related to COVID-19.
No. I mean, they could, but the main thing is actually that we want to change the world. So something mainly that has a purpose, that brings about the future at home, at work, at the city, or for the planet. So some environmental projects we are also expecting. So, and not necessarily for COVID, but for the greater post-COVID sometimes. So yeah, it can be like an innovation with purpose, with social impact. The main thing here we are evaluating is social impact.
And maybe to explain the main idea behind, or like why we use like the COVID. I mean, it's just like for us maybe the trigger event to think about creating new realities and yeah, like to help to transition and design new approaches, new solutions for those 4 categories. I mean, the categories are in itself very broad. So homework, city, planet, I think most of your projects might fit there, right? But that's the point. We have another question. Camila Naranjo, she's asking, hello, this information is going to be available somewhere. Oscar.
Yes, so the information is going to be available on the FabX Live platform at the event. We have an event there. So you're going to have the information there, all the links, but also all the information is ready in the makersforgood.co. Or you can apply directly at this link, bit.ly/FabX Live. There's a direct application in there.
Y hay otra pregunta en español esta vez. Hola, perdón, soy de Argentina. Quería saber si el proyecto debe ser un objeto o puede ser un espacio. Soy arquitecta.
Okay, what was the question again?
Si el proyecto puede ser objeto o también es un espacio, como se trata de un proyecto de arquitectura.
Okay, well, that probably applies for city, or maybe it's a home that is like super smart or whatever it is. It only has to fit to home, work, city, or planet. Carolina, you were going to say something.
No, yeah, I was just saying that it can be a space, but it has to fit the categories we were saying. It has to be think on digital fabrication. It has to be replicable. It has to be social impact. So how you can make a space thinking on social impact and thinking on, yeah, the 4 categories we have. If you can find have idea that represent a space. I myself, I'm a designer, and I focus a lot on my career before in interior design. So I believe you can do furnitures, you can do, yeah, a system for a space to be a social impact, or which kind of space are needing to be more focused on social impact.
Yeah, yes, as long as it fits those criteria, it's great. Where's the criteria? Here, no, this is the criteria. Where's the criteria? Where's the criteria? I love the criteria somewhere. Well, okay, so another question. Also, there was an announcement. There's going to be another challenge as well. We'd like to remind you that there's another challenge. It's actually the social distancing, and that the FAB Foundation is organizing. And that's going to have different prizes, and that's more like a fun challenge. You have to design solutions for social distancing. You're actually going to find it here. I'm actually still sharing my screen, so I'm just going to show you where you can find all the information. So you go here, you go to the section of events, and you're going to have this one green. You have the new reality, and then there's another one for social distancing. And there's actually another challenge for symbiote creation from the FabLabs community. And here's the social distancing challenge. You can also join that one. It has really good prizes as well. They're offering, the FAB Foundation, they're offering some machines, but I'm not sure. It's not running my computer. Well, but you can join the social distancing challenge. Yeah, that's going to be also announced today. I'm not sure if Anastasia, are you here already connected? Okay, so just to remind you, on Friday, we're going to have all the final winners. On Friday, we're going to announce, remember that you have to send a video by 12 p.m. on Thursday. On Thursday night, you have to send your video so that you can apply as well to the final contests. So as you're participating through the week, at the end, you're going to have a final video of a 2 to 3 minute video that you can send us. And yeah, and also to remind you that the application form for today, it ends at 12 p.m. Boston time, 12 a.m. Boston time, so like midnight. Tonight at midnight in Boston time. Yes.
Okay, Oscar, we have like, in the meantime, we got like another 3 questions here in the chat. So I start with the first one. That was from Dipjoti Kumar. Any specific themes? So I think maybe like referring to like the homework city planet.
Yeah.
Again, to explain that. And from Gabriel Maldonado, for the idea we have, I mean, I think he was referring to the other challenge. For the idea we have a project already. Do they require a business model? Or maybe he's referring to this one. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So all projects must have all the projects need to think about their business model. It doesn't have to be perfect, of course, because we know it's a prototyping challenge. But you have to think about that, and you have to, like, if you don't have it, it's a great time as well to have some advice from the great mentors that we have. So yes, the challenge is it's a combination of making and the economic or business viability. So technical viability and business viability. So if you don't have a business model, or if you want to improve it, it's a great time because we have really good really good mentors, really good mentors that are actually going to be here. So here are some of the mentors. We have like different makers, business strategy people. We have some innovation, and there's actually a lot of more mentors joining for you.
And then we have like another like technical question. Where do they have to upload the video at the end?
Okay, so we're gonna have a section where you're gonna send us the link. There's gonna be a channel in Slack.
So, but basically, so they have to upload it first, like on whatever
platform yes, I'm sorry.
they like.
Yeah.
So just
sorry.
like to answer, like,
yeah,
really, like
any platform you want, or it can also be on Google Drive. But as long as it doesn't have a password, or you share the password with us, because we need to play it on Friday at 8 a.m. Boston time to the judges. So the judges are going to be hearing the pitches through video. And the main idea of the video is that, you know, because we're in different time zones, we're also in different conditions of internet, we just wanted to make it really reliable for the judges so that they can hear and deliver their decision for the make-a-thon.
Yeah, one comment I would do is about the person who asked if it can be in Spanish. I would say we are not limited by language, but if you're like writing down your documentation, your video and so on in your own main language, please just put on Google, translate the way you is, even if it's not perfect, because not all the judges speak all the language. Like I know, for example, Cristina do speak Spanish, but I would guess that David Lee doesn't. So if you want to better express, even that doesn't matter. At least in Wig Factory, say our official language is bad English. So just put in Google translate it, and make sure that it's a bit more open for the rest, because not everybody speak English. I know also that, but most of the people have the second language as English. So of course can be in our main language, but try to translate at least a bit, at least a description, at least something to English.
Yeah. And yeah, as Carolina's mentioning, it doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be done. That's the important thing.
Yeah, I think here none of us is English speaker as like the main language, so we understand the struggle. We understand that sometimes you're expressed better in your own language, but fortunately or unfortunately, it was the language chose to be the international language. So to be more, even not just for you and for the judge, but even for the community, for your projects go beyond this language per year is interesting to you. Just translate it, yeah. Even if it's automatic, let's translate it.
I mean, I think this team is the best example for that. I mean, we have Mexico, we have Brazil, we have Germany, like in my case. So please don't feel like I don't know, like there's an obstacle in language or culture or whatever background. That's really not important. The important thing is that at the end of this Makeathon, we really have amazing projects with a social impact and well documented on Wikifactory, and like that we can present at the end of this week. So yeah, I think there are no more questions, and we might yeah, close this first session and then upload it to whatever platform. So make it available basically to the rest. And yeah, let's start. And thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for being here and putting your great minds to work on FabLabs designing a new reality.
Yes, and also Chris, you mentioned that you wanted to have a picture, like if it's possible that we can have a picture with you all, the ones that can put the camera will be great. So I'm gonna actually just put like a bag and like a nice Makeathon bag, and we love pictures. So one second.
I think it would be nice. It would be a nice gesture to have something from the start.
So if you could put your background, it would be great. So yeah, we're actually right now 19 people, so it's really nice. Hey, somebody running there, that's really nice. Making and running, that's good. That's good. Okay, so
everyone's ready?
Okay, so smile at the count of 3. 1, 2. Okay, so everyone's ready. Hello, Makeathon. It's great. We're really excited to have you here. Cheers.
Okay, so I took some pictures.
Nice. And welcome to Makers for Good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome to Makers for Good, powered by Wikifactory. Thank you so much. We will see you soon. Hoping to meet you all and create this amazing community. Thank you so much. Cheers.